I'm Mickey Staver. I directed the film Noise, experimental documentary. Yeah, started out as just a student project I had to make for when I was a student at Wright State. Um, yeah, it was based off of this person I knew with schizophrenia, who was also a photographer, and it was just discussing how he used his medium that he really liked and how it got him through his struggle. It just seemed like it was a very uh, interesting subject. It was a person I knew and had known for a while, so it was someone that I knew I could uh, be able to talk with and make comfortable on the issue. And you know, it's obviously something I know a lot of people could relate and identify with. So yeah, that was kind of a last minute decision because um, he wasn't very comfortable with being on camera. I discovered when I first asked him about being in a film and discussing just like photography and just his life story. He was kind of very on point with that. And then it got more down the line of his life and stuff. And that's where things kind of getting more uncomfortable for him. So, and then I just kind of talked with him and saying, like, what if we just don't have you on camera? What if we can just make this more anonymous? And he was kind of more comfortable with that. So I came up with the idea of making it more like, just like a confession story almost, and that's where I got the idea of like a tape recorder. I just had one of those laying around, and he doesn't have to show his face, he could just show his work. I mean, that's just as much as him as his face. That was actually all recorded digitally, like through I just have like a digital microphone and edited it through a laptop. Then I recorded that on a tape and then played it back through that. So that kind of gives the illusion of that one take effect. But I did do just like a sit down like audio interview, probably maybe like an hour long, just sit down interview of him talking, getting as much out of him as I could, and then taking his what I thought were the most key things out, and ended up only being like what 3 minutes, I think. Help your friends if you're aware of them having their illness, because this friend that I've had for a while, he was the friend that I remember specifically having to take him to the hospital. I was the one that helped him get diagnosed, and he was asking for the help. So I don't really know if I would say if I have a style yet. This is kind of maybe my like first like official short film, I would say, like that I've been putting out to festivals and stuff. So we'll see where what else I can make that can also have a style. We'll see if it can have the same feel or whatever. When people ask me, it's not related to this film in general. People ask me my favorite film, I go to is Who Framed Roger Rabbit for whatever reason. I don't know why, but also Cabinet of Dr. Caligari was probably what I say is my main influence for this next short film I directed, and is also being put out to short film festivals currently. I guess Mama's Boy, that's being put in festivals right now. It was selected at Toronto's Liftoff Festival. We'll see if it gets selected anywhere else. But yeah, that's done and being put out. I'm not really shooting anything at the moment right now during quarantine, obviously, but it'd be great to start writing things and shoot things soon. So we'll see. I play guitar. It's a good way to get out the creative frustration and just when you're feeling cooped up. For noise, it's hard to say. I wasn't expecting it to be selected at so many things. It was a thing I literally didn't invest any money in. It was just all things I already owned. It was just me printing out photos and my tape recorder and a laptop, and I submitted to festivals, and it played at three festivals in Los Angeles. So you can just kind of like go nuts with whatever you want, probably. So just like go for it. It would probably be my advice for that one. Yeah, you don't need a budget at all, really. Just if you have a story to tell, tell it.